Where are you, my love?
I'm on the camera now.
Monica, there was no possible way that you could pull yourself together to go to your brother's once-in-a-lifetime wedding. There was no way you could.
I'm not going to show up like that.
Hello everyone, if you guys are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and join the channel. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the tell-all part 2 and 3, because part 2, let's just say that it started off pretty intense. Okay, let's go ahead and start with Nicole and Mahmoud. Mahmoud got crazy. He was very defensive, extremely upset at Gabriel because he asked him if he would make his kids be Muslim.
Me looks bad, looks my country bad, looks my religion bad. Like why? Are you going to force your kid? You going to force your kids? What's his own business?
He says Gabriel made him look bad, but I don't think that's the case. We've all seen the way he acts when someone does not agree with him or questions him. And of course, Nicole got very emotional at seeing the way Mahmoud reacted. Which I did feel bad for her, but at the same time, if he's getting upset over those questions when kids aren't even in the picture yet, can you guys imagine how he would react if kids were actually in the picture? These are things that she should be thinking about, and these are things that she should be questioning him about. Good thing Sweet Debbie was there to give her a hug because she for sure needed one. Anyways, both Gabriel and Mahmoud end up apologizing after that little scene that was made.
I want to apologize, Nicole. I'm sorry.
I just want the world to be a better place. We all try to understand each other a lot more.
I want to say sorry to everybody.
It's okay.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
They brought out the brother out, and of course he got on his brother's side, saying that he does not think Mahmoud is too hard on Nicole, which honestly I did not agree at all with him. However, him and Mahmoud acted at the tell-all, I was just not feeling it. According to Nicole, Mahmoud was trying to buy some TVs off of a woman who lives in China, but then he started asking personal questions, and yes, this was all through text messages, which Nicole ended up finding out because she searched Mahmoud's cell phone. But let's be honest, who has not searched their other partner's cell phone? Mahmoud and his brother were just laughing while Nicole was explaining the messages that she saw on his phone. I honestly did not understand why they kept laughing.
What kind of TV do you like to watch? Oh, how old are you? Oh, what are you doing right now? I think he's embarrassed. That's why he's laughing.
I don't know if like this. Sometimes when we are sad, sometimes when we sad or fight, we laugh.
Cry, we laugh.
We laugh. This is how we are as Egyptian. Even if we have some hard time, we just love to laugh.
Ask us, Nicole, do you and Mahmoud have the same beliefs about how a Muslim woman should act?
No. He's incredibly orthodox, and I'm not.
Time change everything sometimes.
But that pretty much sums it up with these two. I really think that Nicole is a very nice person, but I also feel like she can be very naive. And if it were up to me, I would have already ended things with Mahmoud. But it looks like she will continue to be with him.
The takeaway here is that it is insanely difficult to break free from traditions. They're so strong. I have decided that from here on out, I'm no longer going to enable Mahmoud's insecurity. I'm hoping that I'm actually clear-headed and strong enough to just like push past like the fear or the hesitation. We have to create our own culture as a couple in order to move forward, and that's what my whole goal is this year, and especially when he gets here to the US.
I wonder if we will later see them on another show of 90 Day Fiance, but instead this time Mahmoud being in the US. I think that would be something interesting to watch. Now let's talk about Gabriel and Isabel, because they had Trey on the tell-all and he had things to say.
She affected it in ways in which we can't really hang out with each other so much. Like we can only hang out at his house when she's around. But we do go out. Gabe does pull a lot of women. If he's going to do something, he's going to do it on his own. So she should trust him.
Okay, he for sure made it clear that he is not the problem. However, Isabel had a couple things to say back and they did make sense.
Y es porque no estoy de acuerdo en que pronto esa manera tan libertina de él ser, pero está llevando a eso a mi esposo. Y ya ahí sí me interesa. Pero lo que no me gusta es que Trey le cree las ocasiones y las oportunidades. Simplemente doy mi opinión como esposa. Mujeres es un tema importante en un matrimonio.
Yes, he is right about Isabel saying that she should have a little more trust in Gabriel when he does go out with him, and he isn't a kid to where he can only hang out with him at his house. But at the same time, it makes sense for Isabel to not want her husband around a bunch of women. I think both Isabel and Trey are in the right with certain things. At the end of the day, Gabriel is the one that needs to make those choices. They also ended up bringing out the sister. Now, if you guys saw my recap of the part 1 of the tell-all, I had mentioned that I hope they brought her out, and they did. So apparently it's the first time since that argument that they had that they actually sit down and have an actual conversation. She finally answers the question of why she did not show up to his brother's wedding, and according to her, it is because she had been crying all day and did not want to show up to the wedding like that.
Monica, there was no possible way that you could pull yourself together to go to your brother's once in a lifetime wedding.
I got my hair done for 2 hours. The entire 2 hours, I was bawling my eyes out. I hopped in the shower. I went and I pulled my dress out. And then I'm like, I'm not going to show up like that.
I personally don't think that's a good reason to not show up to your brother's wedding. But hey, that's just my opinion.
What was the role you were supposed to play at the wedding?
So in the end, we ended up saying that her and my mom was going to walk me down both.
Para el día de la boda, la idea era que tú hacías parte de las damas de honor. Mi mamá confeccionó todos los vestidos de las damas de honor y la idea era que ella fuera con uno de esos vestidos.
I was not told the mother made a dress for me. I would have loved that.
Gabe, did you?
I didn't know.
He
that
said
she
he
had a
didn't know
dress.
either. That's what I'm saying.
I thought that Monica was just going to come in whatever her dress that.
So is that a lack of communication, Gabe, between you and Isabel?
Yeah.
There was clearly a lot of miscommunication between Gabe, Monica, and Isabel. To me, it seems like Gabriel just does not know how to communicate. I've said it and I'll say it again. I love Gabriel and Isabel's relationship, but I do think that he needs to work on how he communicates things.
And Isabel, at the end of the day, we love each other. I just want to continue to elevate our relationship. Maybe we'll be in the U.S. one day. Maybe. I don't know. To visit.
Anyways, that is pretty much it. Leave me you guys' thoughts about the tell-all down below. And if you guys are not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, join the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.